Hi Mike, okay, I'm going to show you find and replace, but I'm going to show you a couple of tricks here. Okay, you have to have this tool in your back pocket, and there's no way this should be causing you problems or frustration or anything like that. But if you don't have your head sort of wrapped around find and replace in Dreamweaver, and if you don't know some of the tips and tricks and that sort of a thing, I'm going to give you a quick show here. We need to replace this link right here with the link from the updated Font Awesome. Here's how we go about this. We're going to have to do find and replace, and we may have to do it more than once, depending on how many pages you have in the subfolders. Let me show you how this works. We're going to take this link here. We're going to scrub over it. I've got the About page open. You scrub over like so. We do Edit. We go to Find and Replace. There it is right there. And what we're going to do is we are going to now switch to Entire Current Local Site. A lot of times you'll have it on Current Document. It's not going to update the whole site. Switch it over to Entire Current Local and make sure it's source code. Okay? Close any open pages you have right away. Close all the pages. If you have a page open and you use Find and Replace, it may not update that page. The next thing is we need to replace with code. And we get that from our Font Awesome website. So go to the Font Awesome website, go to the Get Started, scroll down, grab this link right here, and copy it. Go back to Dreamweaver, pop it in here. So we're going to look for all instances of this and replace with this. Entire current local site, source code, replace all. And yes. And it's going to run through and tell you every single page that it's updating. Okay? Now, before you close anything down, go back to the Edit, go to Find and Replace. Now I want you to do this. Right in front of the site, so we have the link href, the double quote, and then the word site. Type in the ... And this is to target any pages that are within subfolders. Do the same thing. Replace all. And yes, it goes through, boom, none. Now, if you get no pages showing up, great. You don't have to worry. If you get a bunch of pages showing up, okay, cool. That's that level done. And then what you do is you go Edit, Find and Replace, right? And then you add one more layer or level, ... And then you go Replace all. And you keep repeating that function until you have no more pages showing up down here. Okay? So we're done. That took about, 30 seconds or so? That is something that you have to do, but those settings, making sure your pages are closed, making sure that when you have your Find and Replace, making sure that your entire current local site, and you're targeting the source code. Okay? You need to make sure you hit Replace all, and don't have any of this stuff selected down here. So let's just close this down. Let's open up the About page now. Scroll on down, and look, right in here, that is a link to the Font Awesome, and it is updated. If I go to my index page or your index page, there's the HTML, preview it, look, we now have icons showing up, just like that. So that's all you have to do. But for me to go and do it every time, I don't want to do this for you every time. I want you to understand some of the tips and tricks using Find and Replace, so you're not going to get stuck with this ever again. It's waste time and whatnot. But those are the key things. Probably the Dreamweaver tutorials you find online or books will never tell you that. Those are just things that I've learned from my experience on how to make sure Find and Replace doesn't backfire.